April is Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month, and riders are being reminded about how important it is to stay protected on the road. Brad recently talked with Stevan Popovich. He's the president of Cycle Gear, and motorcycle crash survivor Guilherme Ortigosa, who's sharing how protective gear helped save his life.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you two doing today?
Great. How are you?
We're doing really good. You know, I am a motorcycle kind of guy. I like to get out there sometimes and ride. And I know safety is so important, especially Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month is really a time for us to really recognize things that are happening in the motorcycle world. So, Stevan, talk about the Airbag Safe campaign.
Yeah, I appreciate you having us today. For the past 3 years, we've kicked off this initiative to spread the word of the airbag technology that's really trickled down from the top levels of motorcycle racing to the consumer. For those of you in the Phoenix area, obviously the roads get busy, and it's not something that the rider wears. It's not something that's on the motorcycle. It's something that the rider wears. But for us, really leading the conversation about motorcycle safety to keep everybody safe out there on the road is really the impetus of the Airbag Saves campaign.
Yeah. Well, Guillermo, this is such an important time, too, for you because you actually had a motorcycle accident. Tell me about how this saved your life.
Yeah, of course. Last year on April 4th, on a Friday night, me and my friends were going to go grab some food after work. As we're going down this road, we're about to reach this intersection. Out of the corner of my eye, I see someone blowing through a stop sign. I attempted to swerve my bike out of the way, but unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough, and that car ended up T-boning me, to which then I flew around 15 to 20 feet, back and neck, straight into the curb. But thankfully, I was wearing my helmet and my airbag. If it wasn't for those, I don't think I would be here today, being able to still talk and walk around and still ride motorcycles.
Wow. This is such an amazing story, such an amazing way this airbag saved his life, Stevan. So talk a little about this innovation for this, because this is such an incredible thing that's happening here for technology and for motorcycle safety.
It is. It's really been phenomenal to see. I mean, I've been in the industry for a long time, and this technology wasn't around when I first started riding motorcycles. So again, it's something that the rider wears. It's a vest. There's a computer in the back of the airbag that's constantly monitoring the rider with gyroscopes and accelerometers. In the event, when Guilherme said he swerved, it's predictive. The airbag deployed right before, milliseconds before the impact with the vehicle, reducing the impact 93%. I mean, he hit at 21 Gs, which is a substantial amount of force, and then again at 20 Gs when he hit the curb. So for us, really, one, making the public aware that this technology still exists, and two, that it's affordable and safe for riders out there. Helmet, jacket, boots, and gloves, and pants, everything to keep the rider safe, I think, is paramount. So for us, in addition to helmets, too, we partner with a company called MIPS that has a slip plane technology that goes in the helmet, reducing the rotational impact, reducing the effect of the option to have a concussion. So everything technologically is advanced in our space, and really just want to come on and promote motorcycle safety, especially in a city like Phoenix where, the roads get busy, and everyone could probably slow down a little bit, but also could be more protected when they're out there on the road and on a motorcycle.
Yeah, wow, this is such incredible stuff. We actually have someone here who rides motorcycles each day. So if someone who is getting started to ride motorcycles, what are some of the safety things and pieces that they actually should really have in their arsenal?
Well, I think first, be present, be ready to ride. When you get on a motorcycle, make sure you're in the right mindset. Two, be protected. As I shared with some of the gear, head to toe, helmet, jacket, boots, gloves, and pants. Everything is designed to keep the rider safe. And I think everyone could follow the rules of the road, slow down a little bit, and be present. So for us, when you step on a motorcycle, we understand there's a risk associated with it, but we're here to talk about the technology that can help mitigate that risk substantially. And in the case of Guilherme, walked away with a good airbag and a good helmet on, and a far better place he would have been had he not been wearing any gear, for sure.
Wow, this is such great technology, such great information, especially at this time of year. But actually, we should be talking about this every day. So where can people find more information?
Every day. You can go to cyclegear.com/airbags. We have 5 locations in the Phoenix area, so Goodyear, Queen Creek, Mesa, Scottsdale, and North Phoenix. So stop by one of our locations or go visit us online. We'd love to teach you a little bit more about safety.
I like it. Hey, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.